Much better. Oh yeah, tonight, got my finger going up in front of the phone here. Checking out the stars tonight here. And here. And let's see if I get this fucking motherfucker in there. Doing my little... Trying to get my goddamn triangle here fully formed. It's a nice clear night out tonight. But yeah, still staying strong. Oh, there's the one. Gonna come up here. I'm gonna get that little sucker. It's in the form of a triangle once again. And I can't get that star, but if anybody comes out tonight, and plus we have a nice full moon. I'd like to see what I catch tomorrow. This tomorrow morning, 3 a.m. A lot of crazy shit going down. Crazy stuff. Yeah, I got some more parts over here in the parking lot. But anyways, you can even see that star over there over the tree line. Yep. I'd like to know really though why these stars are forming. Especially the one in the triangle. There by the fucking telephone pole here. All crazy shit going on. Well, I want to talk about tonight, and I'll probably be taking us through the journey of the mind of a 20-year-old dipstick girl. What the hell's going on here tonight? Uh-oh, we got a night crew here now. What the hell? Ain't never seen that before. But anyways, someone must be working late. A journey into the mind of a 21-year-old jackass. Now, due to the fact that we have the millennium babies, they call them, or mid-90 kids. Any kid that grew up through the 90s or born in the 90s, or better yet, yeah, well, say so, born in the 90s, grown up in the 2000s, millennium babies, millennium kids. I would really like to know where their fucking heads are at right now. For the simple fact that, yes, this 21-year-old dipshit. Now, I think she manipulated this kid, went to school with him, dragged him, well, not dragged him, but manipulated him to the treehouse she owned. And multiple wounds they talk about. I think they're talking about fucking stab wounds. Everything ain't out yet. The whole story ain't out, but I'm going to be following this story. And I really think I can use this story for my own expectations on even my oldest son. Any of my kids. My kids right now, as we speak, do not have the street smarts or knowledge of the streets to would probably even survive something like this, which is sad to say, because of the simple fact that kids right of today think they can get away with anything, think they can do everything, think they can tell their elders, you do it this way, you do it that way. We know what we're talking about, and it's just getting out of control. It's sick. And for some kids to think they can just get away with fucking murder. And I hope they charge this person, this bitch, to the fullest. Because the kid that she murdered didn't look too, say, a bit too, I don't want to say it, not a rude way, but, yeah. You can't say he had no fucking street smarts. He didn't have no goddamn street smarts. Now, it didn't look like he had too much brains there at all. They talk about this kid and this girl doing drugs. I'm gonna sit down a minute. I've been going all fucking day. But, love that sound. Wish I could know what the fuck them are. Crickets on steroids. That's what I call them. But, it's just fucking insane how these kids of today think. You know, you got some. I heard a kid on the radio one day. He's a kid to me. He's 32 years old, but a perfect example. Kid being born in the late 80s, early 90s. Right, growing up in the millennium age. Talk about how he didn't want to leave his mother's house. You know, there's videos I see with fathers smashing kids' games because they want to be gamers. Don't get me wrong, if you get hooked up the proper way to be a gamer, yeah, you can make millions of dollars. But if you're not getting paid, you're just sitting around for the fucking hell of it, thinking that one day maybe it will happen. Well, guess what? You gotta put effort into it, and you gotta work to do it. Some of these kids don't realize that and don't do it at all. That's right. But, you know, but to see when these kids of this age start killing. I mean, this girl was living in Ashburnham, Mass, living out in a house that sets off into a driveway that I would say it's like maybe a quarter of a mile driveway, less than a quarter of a mile. Very long driveway. You know, you hear these stories about these people out in the outback of the woods and the bayous and you know, places where they don't get much socialism. What does one think and one do? Now, I know I sat my ass one time. I was with a girl at the time, one of my ex-girlfriends. She had to go visit somebody and, you know, where fucking I brought me out to a town I knew well. You know, I knew the town, I knew the place, but where I was just secluded. It was by a lake on a back road. And I tell you something. And I'm speaking this from experience, so if anybody ever was to, you know, feel the urge to do something, you better get your mind occupied. But I don't know, man, when I was sitting there and it was like it was dead silence. When I say dead silence, things happen. Ooh, better watch out. But I just was there like I was left with my thoughts in the fucking you know, just a fucking room by yourself. So as I'm sitting there, I was like, everything went through my mind fucking crazy. It was just coming out. Things that would make someone go mad. Thoughts of this, thoughts of that. It was just pouring through my fucking head. And I could just imagine what someone does when they live out in the boondocks in the woods with nothing to do but hike through the woods. I mean, if you're a nature buff like me, or if you like looking up history, which Ashburnham, I'm sure, has a lot of history and stuff. But these kids these days don't even want to fucking deal with that shit. I know when I was a kid, I was a fucking wanderer. That's right, and they have a song from the 50s called The Wanderer. I mean, not just about fucking wandering around looking from girl to girl, but, you know, I'm the type of guy that likes to move around, you know, move from town to town type thing. You know, I'm the wanderer. They call me the wanderer. Yeah, that's how I was when I was a kid. I mean, I'd be fucking walking down the streets of Air or New York or wherever I lived in Leominster. You know, I couldn't sit my ass home. In them days, man, it was like, my mind's gotta be occupied. Because I have become something too that I, sure in hell really ain't. But these days, when you live in this fucking world and this society, you gotta be something that you're not. You gotta be your own little monster. Yes. When you get these fruit cakes like this girl, she got her head half shaved. I mean, you don't judge a book by the looks of their cover, but just by the days and the gaze of her face and how she was looking in the court in the picture, and it's just only obvious that this girl had some major issues. Now I can just take a picture and read it. A picture says 1,000 words, especially when someone's mind is not all there. I mean, hey, my mind ain't all fucking there. I can tell you that from the fucking get-go. I'm not ashamed of my fucking craziness, but my craziness has led me to, watching my back for other crazies that are worse than me. And when I put myself out there for being crazy, it is all in good. It's not in bad. But, and I mean, it's just fucking nuts what you go through or you see or you do and everything that happens. And I see these kids just literally, fucking doing stupid fucking things. And doing this stupid thing. Come on, Ted. Fucking light flashing down here. I don't know, someone's down there working. Looks like this fucking building is operational tonight. And when I see people like this, it makes me fucking crazy. And I don't know, man. You just gotta watch your back. It doesn't matter where you go, and you got these people that sometimes say, "Oh, this just is something that you'll never expect to happen in our town." Da 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 da. You know what? These days in modern times, it's getting worse because a lot of people do see. I was watching this last night on a show on Cappy. Cappy. I need Cappy's. Cappy's liquor. Copycat killers. There's one guy off a TV show. I forgot the show, but it had the guy in it that played the guy in the movie Need for Speed. And this guy wanted to be like him, an outcast, a murderer, blah, blah, blah. And I mean, you just don't expect that fucking certain person. And this could happen anywhere. Ashburnham, it happened in Groton. Fucking kid blew away his mother and grandparents. And a neighborhood, I mean not a neighborhood, but a friend of the family, type fucking deal. Now it came to Ashburnham. So I mean, this shit, man. I mean, the world is going nuts, but it's always been there. It's always fucking happened. You'll never get rid of this fucking crime or murderers or anything. It's always gonna be there, but I mean, the only thing we can do is sit here and say we gotta, see signs and stuff. But how can you see signs and that person hides them? So, I mean, I met a lot of fucked up people in my life, boy. And they would do some messed up things around me. And that's what made me who I am today. I've been up on full-blown defense mode since the age of 5. And I've walked the streets since the age of 5, and I've seen a lot of crazy shit, people, things. The things I saw would make someone probably just go mad. Yeah, I want to be in a nut house. I want to be in a fucking nut house. I want to go to a fucking Bridgewater hospital sometimes, sit there because of the things I seen. But you know what? I guess I gotta sit here and I gotta fucking I guess I'm the warner. I'm the warrior of warning. I've been on the other side of fucking crazy. I know what fucking crazy is. I've seen it. I've dealt with it. Lived with it. Hell, I say I want to go, you know what? You want to know why I would want to go to the fucking Bridgewater State Penitentiary? I would feel safe in there than walking on these fucking streets. Because this is where the madhouse is, not in there. And I mean, I'm not talking about the hardcore crazies, but even though I could live amongst them and laugh in their face and not feel an inch of prosperity or an inch of feeling sorry for them for sitting behind there for the brutal stuff they do. But that's crazy. Watch your back 24 fucking 7. That's all I do. I mean, sometimes I just walk the streets. I don't even fucking care. If something happens, it's gonna happen. Believe me, I'll be the first one to throw a throw down on someone trying to fucking kill me, like this girl in Ashburnham. You better be prepared to fucking put a bullet in my head before I pull down without a fight. I don't know what that kid was thinking. I mean, she must have manipulated him to, probably with sex. Got him all roused up, got him all in the mood, and then all of a sudden just literally turn around and fucking... So, I mean, yeah, it's just, I'm going to be following this story and probably do a drive-by around places. I did go out there today to check it out. It is a road that I have driven down hundreds of times when I was working for a rubbish company and delivering dumpsters. I know exactly where it is. But like I want to show the place and where this is because, like I said, you can be out in the woods thinking you're the safest place as you can be. And that shit will come up and sneak behind you and take you down. You're not safe nowhere in this world. God damn it, Ted. Your dog wrapping his leash around me, prick. But yeah, I guess this is a street smart situation that hopefully I can get people to think about. You don't know where you're gonna be and something just jumps out of the woods, attacks. That's how this world's becoming. And when the justice system is letting people getting away with murder, man, it's fucking sick. It is sick. That's what people see. This person got away with it. There was a copycat killer also that I watched TV show on. A guy copying Lizzie Borden, mind you. Of course, Lizzie Borden, if no one knows of, was a woman that gave her stepmother 40 whacks when she had seen what she had done, gave her father 41. So, I mean, father 40 whacks, that the opposite, but whatever. She went nuts on her father. You can see the exhibit of her at Salem, Mass. I actually went in there and checked it out. I think they maybe have the original skull of the father sitting there up on display, or they got a realistic looking one, but yeah, that was a brutal attack, boy. Things like that, you don't expect. A lot of things in this world that people don't see, and it hides within the darkness, as you can see here. Me, I love the dark. I love the woods. Fucking hey, man, you try and attack me, you better be not afraid of the dark, because this is where I'll bring you. You ain't gonna know where to find me. I mean, that's how this world makes people. It's crazy. But I just want to let some wind out on that. Fucking what the fuck's this world coming to, man? Crazy shit. Innocent people dying. But child molesters and murderers and everything get to roam the earth too, you know? Don't kill them, don't take care of them, don't, give them the punishment they deserve. Nope. That's what makes me fucking want to say, why should I pray to God? You keep letting this happen, and God is the one who made earth. Oh yeah, you made earth, just to watch everybody punish each other. Oh man. I don't know. Till that next video, be safe, take care, and always beware. Oh yeah, you don't know what's fucking out here. Doesn't matter where you come from, small town, big town, city. Doesn't matter where you live. Doesn't matter. Everybody needs to stop reading the book of street smarts, which I'm trying to write out here right now. Get yourself some backup. Get yourself some weapons. And be cautious 24/7. Don't let your guard down. Because it'll all be like this.